Mukherjee, eminent teacher in mathematics. Today I shall discuss about differentiation. What is differentiation? The first question is define dy dx. Let's start the answer. Let OX be the initial line. Let a particle moves from O to P at time t where OP is equals to x. Now let Q be a point very close to P where PQ is denoted with delta x and time is delta t. Now let the function be y is equals to f of x. For small increment x, delta x, the increment of y be delta y. Now y plus delta y is equals to f of x plus delta x. This implies delta y is equals to f of x plus delta x minus y, where y is equals to f of x. Therefore, delta y is equals to f of x plus delta x minus f of x. Let us divide both sides with delta x. The f of x plus delta x minus f of x whole divided by delta x. But delta x is very small. So take limit delta x tends to 0 on both sides. Now from language of calculus, the limiting value of this is equals to dy dx. This is equals to limit delta x tends to 0 f of x plus delta x minus f of x whole divided by delta x. Let us denote delta x with h. So dy dx is equals to limit h tends to 0 f of x plus h minus f of x whole divided by h. This is also denoted as f dash x or y1 or y dash in different books. Now this is called the first principle of derivative. First principle of derivation or definition of derivative. Now the question is how to use it. So take an example, ddx. If y is equals to x to the power n, then find dy dx, where n is a constant. Now integer. Now let y is equals to f of x is equals to x to the power n. Therefore, f of x plus h is equals to x plus h whole to the power n. From definition, we may write here as this is the definition: dy dx is equals to limit h tends to 0 f of x plus h minus f of x whole divided by h. Limit h tends to 0. So f of x plus h is x plus h whole to the power n minus f of x is x to the power n divided by h. From the limit, the formula of limit gives us, what is the formula? Limit x tends to a x to the power n minus a to the power n by x minus a means n a to the power n minus 1. Let us take the trick here, use the trick here. So x plus h whole to the power n minus x to the power n. Now there is h, put it as at x tends to a, now x plus h tends to x. Relate this with that. So what is the form? The form is n x to the power n minus 1. Now the formula is if y is equals to x to the power n, hence dy dx is the power comes in the front, n x to the power n minus 1. This is the formula. Let us use it in different examples. Example 1. If y is equals to x cube, dy dx is equal what? Y is equals to x cube. Now dy dx is equals to 3x to the power 3 minus 1, that is 3x square. Next, the second example is that if y is equals to x, dy dx is what? If y is equals to x means x to the power 1. So dy dx is 1 into x to the power 1 minus 1. 1 into x to the power 0. So 1 into 1, something to the power 0 is 1. So the result is 1. Example 3. If y is equals to root x, find dy dx. Since y is equals to root x, this is what? X to the power half. So dy dx is what? The power comes in the front and then half minus 1. So half into x to the power minus half. What does it imply? It implies is half into 1 by root over x. So here we have got some results regarding the formula dy dx.